Welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. Today's beautiful reading is going to be for my air signs. Topic, not letting them win. The reason I put that one, I wanted to do that or just like becoming a master of your emotions, right? Because either way, whatever way you look at it, it's still based on the same principle, right? For some of you guys, let's just say this. For some of you guys, I feel like all of us, okay, included me, we're going through this journey here of evolving, right, to mastery level. The only reason I say that is because, it's like an improvement. I like to look at it as an improvement of everywhere in our life and many areas of our life, but specifically there's one area where I feel we have been stagnant or struggling. This one area where we just keep losing, like losing our cool, maybe our feelings, right? Or when it comes to dealing with our emotions and our reactions to our emotions, this is the one area where we might have needed more help than others, right? And this is everybody to an extent. And this could also be for people who really struggle in that particular area, right? Or are just, let's not say you struggle in this area, let's say, because a lot of us are actually well composed and diplomatic. It's more specific people that just know how to get the best of you. Those are the people we're talking about, right? Okay. So, if you guys resonate with the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want a personal reading, hit me up at JocelynLovely84 at Gmail. Yeah, I'm very excited to be here, you guys. And we're going to start off with the Luna L universe. I was being called to use it. There was a King of Swords energy that came out that I saw from the illustration. I was like, okay, I'm gonna use this. And surprisingly, the cards never fail, especially when it comes to like our signs, right? We have air sign today, air signs, and there's a lot coming out here. Okay, we're starting off with the Queen of Swords energy. Look at this beautiful energy. Usually, to me, very self-explanatory. A protector of her energy. Read me one. Read you one? What do you want me to read you? Like a card? Yeah, I can definitely do readings for you guys. Let me just go through the energy and then we can do a Q&A after. I'll do some readings for you guys, no problem. For free, of course. Can you sing for us? I will sub if you do. Can I sing for you guys? What do you guys want me to sing? Do you have any tips for bees in my head? Hi, beautiful. How are you? Handsome. How are you guys? I hear people say that they want me to sing for you guys. Maybe in like 5 minutes. Hi, nice to see you guys. Nice to see all of you guys. We're doing a reading today. You guys want me to sing instead? How was my day? It's pretty good. It was nice and warm outside. Very great, very gracious day. Very calm. Do I play any video games? I do. I used to play a lot of Resident Evil or like Silent Hill, games that are like really old school. I like to play those. Pause. Okay, can we get a 360? You have to start paying for that. for a 360. Stop playing. Stop playing. I see. Yeah, yeah. Guys, I'm so excited to have you guys here today. It's a beautiful Saturday night. I know Father's Day weekend, so a lot of us are here just trying to enjoy the weekend, right? It's gorgeous out. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I try to keep it high vibe or, try to chill with you guys. You look very beautiful. Thank you, guys. You guys are so sweet. Sorry, I want to go. Okay. All right. Do you see Daddy? Do I see Daddy? Like if I see you as a daddy, I mean, potentially, I don't know. We'd have to figure that out. I like channel you. Aww. Oh, thank you. Channel you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you guys can tell me something. My thoughts on Caesar. Caesar, what's Caesar? Like Caesar salad or Caesar dressing? Caesar, what's Caesar? The great Caesar? Hi, how tall are you? I'm 5'2" with 11, so 5'3". I usually lie and tell them I'm 5'3". Touch your elbows together. I cannot. Potentially $1. She got a nice fangs. Oh, thanks. Yes, I love my fangs. They're great. What are you going to be reading? Oh, today we're doing air signs. Air signs today, guys. A lot of air signs and getting really good energy. It's called not letting these people get to you. So a lot of us, we're very good at being diplomatic and holding ourselves intact, right? When it comes to not letting people get the best of us. But there's people out there. For some of you guys, it's family members. For some of you guys, it's parents. There's people out there who just know how to trigger you. And it's almost as if you guys have not really understood why. And it's like this week you actually get to see it. You get to firsthand see why, where this reaction of getting triggered comes from and what you're going to do about it thereafter. The demons get to you. Yeah, the demons do. The demons do get to us. Absolutely, they do. And it's okay. We can harness that inner demon, or we can let that demon get back to somebody else, right? Lash out, or we can. It's free will. We can do what we want. But it's almost as if we're talking about people that really get to us. I'm talking about that person that really grinds your gears, right? The person that the minute you think about who makes you upset or who's somebody that will go out of their way to push your boundaries, will go out of their way to trigger you, will go out of their way to keep pushing your buttons. Those people are the ones that I'm talking about. They make you think that you have power. Yeah, exactly. They make you think you have power, and it's true. They really do make you feel that way. Um, it's funny because it's we like to sit here and look at it and say, why give these people energy, why give these people attention, why give them more power than they need to have, right? But it's almost as if this is exactly what we've been preparing for our whole lives, because there's always going to be opposition. There's always going to be somebody who is going to come in and try to wreck you, at whatever level you're on, right? You could be one of the happiest, right? You could be at a happiest frequency. You could be the funniest, happiest person in the world who just wants everybody and yourself to be happy. But just because you're up here doesn't mean you're not going to deal with these lower demons that you yourself get triggered by. We all do, though, right? So again, this is for everybody. We all have that one person. They make you think you have power. There is one way, one truth, one life, and it is Christian. Well, yeah, if that's what you believe, by all means, free will. I'm happy for you. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. All right, so we're starting off with the Queen of Swords energy. Usually, again, this one seems very, 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 what is that word? Defensive. Usually that's what I get. Very protective, territorial of everything she has. Everything she's grown, everything she has learned from. Don't take us to heart, sweetie. Okay, that's fine. All right, so like I'm saying here, you guys, this usually is what I get, but this is not what I'm getting this time. It's not a defensive energy at all. That's not what I'm getting. You know what I'm getting, guys? When I drew this card, the Tower came out next. But do you see how this Tower is a repeat of everything? It's a repeat of karmic cycle. It's a repeat of failed lessons, right? But again, we need to fail, right? So that one day we can hopefully get it this time, right? But it almost seemed to me like you guys went and cut this Tower. You guys are at a point where you saw something this week triggered you, or you're about to be triggered, especially Father's Day weekend. A lot of you guys with the parents, okay? Whether you go and see your father, you have a good relationship with your father or not, a lot of you guys are gonna have this issue where maybe your father is somebody that really triggers you. If it's not your father, it could be your mother. It could be somebody you grew up with that really triggered you to the point where it's like it was a fend for all. Okay? Every time you see whoever this family member is, it could be whoever, They know how to push. They know what to say. They know how to do it in such a way where they seem very innocent. They know how to get to you in a way where it's like, damn, it makes you look like you are the aggressor. They make it seem like you're the one that wants to fight. This could also be a significant other or an ex you've been dealing with. These are people that you, again, know and they enjoy it. I'm sorry to say, these people enjoy really getting to you. And it's funny, right? Because it's like, look, I think some of us have this where when we know how to get to someone, there's pride that comes into our ego. There's pride that comes into us when we know we can push somebody's buttons and have them scurry off. So I feel like whoever this parental figure, nanny, whoever it was, a family member who knew how to get to you like that, they thrive. They thrive. They thrive in getting people to, you know, those levels of heated debate, heated argument. They love it. It's like their demons are so, they're so, they use dark energy so much to the point where it's like this is what they do best. That's how they live their life and they're happy. The minute they can bring somebody down, they are happy. Like they're content with that. That's their goal in life and that's what they're okay with. So, unfortunately for you, because it's somebody that you grew up with, very close to, that you know, you may not like this person, right? But it could be a family member, which is why it's difficult, right? And so for some of you guys, it's like you finally get to see somebody for who they really are. Maybe you always knew this person was the type of person that would push your buttons. Maybe this person is someone that you don't see often, right? Only in holidays. But then this person comes and again, it's like every time you deal with them, you go home and you either lash out, you want to go to coping mechanisms, or you want to cry. This person again is like the master manipulator here, okay? Now, it's almost as if this week, whatever this person does to you, it's like you get to truly see them for who they are. And it's funny because you guys have a choice this time around. You could either argue with them and lash back and do what you always do, or you can actually just accept that this is who this person is and they're trying to get the best of you. And the minute you see that this person actually gets a kick out of pushing your boundaries and triggering you to an extent, that's when you took your power back. That's when you're going to take your power back, for those that this hasn't happened to yet, and you're going to win. You're going to walk away and this person is not going to it's almost as if this person is going to be in shock. Because the minute you decide not to engage in this argument or whatever this person is trying to do to you, whether that's disrespect you in front of other people or whatever it is that they're trying to do, you break the karmic cycle. You break it. Because you understand that this person, it's not personal, it's just who this person is. But because you grew up around this person, I feel like a lot of you guys know how to deal with this person. You, unfortunately, that was the luck that you had, the luck of the trade, that you were stuck with this person. And so you had your choice. After always seeing this person, you would always it would always end up in a brawl or a fight, or you go and harm yourself in some way after dealing with this person, because this person could not love you in the way you needed them to, whether that's significant other or whatever. Okay, the next card is, because you finally understand this, instead of you wanting to go out and lash out into the world or spew the hate that was given to you by them, and you going out and doing the same thing forward, you just go home. You validate your emotions, and you understand that this is just what it is. And that's when you take your power back. Do you see what I'm saying here? The next card is a Chariot. A 7. You finally love yourself enough to say, this isn't even worth the fucking fight. Maybe your whole life you went around hoping that this person, instead of bashing you and hurting you, would finally love you and validate you. You were hoping that they would do that, and they did not. But you know what you did? Instead of, you, like I said, you went home and validated yourself, and you understood that this person is worth nothing. This person can literally, all they have to offer you is destruction and pain. And so this is your choice. You walk away, right? You chose to walk away, and that's why you had the Chariot. It's like you finally have permission from yourself, the highest version of self that wants the best for you. You finally understand that there is no point in you relishing or harboring resentment or going back to that piece of shit person or hateful person. No matter how much you love them, there's no reason to go back to this energy, because you understand that they played a vital role, but the only role in their life was to make you stronger. There's just some people who are either going to help, support you, or there's people who are going to literally, they were just born to bring chaos into your life. They were born to destroy you. That's because, and it's not personal. It's not just towards you. It's towards everybody, because this person or these people are so broken inside that that's what they have to do to thrive, to survive, to whatever, right? And here's you saying, nah, I don't think so. Not this time. I got myself. I don't need you. Thank you. This isn't worth you embarrassing me over and over and over again, right? It's like you guys are finally seeing that this person will never give you what you need. So the next card is the King of Swords energy, right? This is what I'm saying. You go from a Queen of Swords to a King of Swords. That's a diplomatic view. It's like, I'm telling you, everything clicked. The minute you saw this person, it clicked. Your right and left hemisphere are sitting here and just like lighting. It's like a light bulb moment. And it's like you guys finally, it's like you can finally let go of this harmful person that you've needed your whole life. You can finally let them go. So with the King of Swords energy, again, very, very death and rebirth process. And it's like you're done. Whatever lesson you needed to learn, you finally learned it. It cost you. It's like when you're around these people, they cost you your peace of mind. Are you willing to sacrifice your peace of mind for somebody to validate you, but they never will? In the hopes that they will, but they won't? No, you're not going to do that. Your time and resources are precious. You are precious. The next card is a Fool. The light, I'm telling you, something clicked. The light came in and you finally saw it for what it is. You see these people for who they are. This could be your father. This could be your mother. The people that were supposed to love you. And so it really fucking hurts. It really hurts you. Right? Because society teaches you that these people are the people that are supposed to love you. This could be your boyfriend, girlfriend. Somebody that you want them to love you so bad, and you give them everything you can from in the healthiest way possible, but it's just they cannot meet up to those. They just can't give you that. They can't reciprocate it, right? And so here you are, letting the light come in, and just it's like your higher self showing you how to respect and love yourself by not responding. Some of you guys understood that you had a choice. You could either respond or you could walk away. Some of you guys are going to get up. You're going to just look, smile, and act as if this person didn't really hurt you. But the minute you go home, you're going to cry. Because these people, again, they're so powerful. And so their reaction is, again, they're going to be really shocked. The minute you shed this light onto them by not reacting, your demons don't react to theirs. They will be in shock. Live a beautiful life, gorgeous. Goodbye. All right, goodbye. Take care. Thank you for stopping by. They will be shocked, okay? They will be shocked because they're used to playing this rat and mouse game with you. They're used to you chasing them. They're used to you needing them. There you go. That's why they always had the win, the upper hand, because they're used to you needing them. So what happens is the minute you show them, not even tell them, because you don't even have to tell them you don't need them. The minute you get up, walk away, and don't even respond, is the day you show them you don't need them. Their validation, their love, you don't need anything. Because you can supply it within yourself. And if you don't know how, you're going to go home, you're going to validate the feelings, talk to God, and settle that score. That's a win. It's so much easier said and done, right? But think about it. It's almost as if because of these issues with the people that you love the most, it's caused you to react to people who also have that issue. So if there's other people that you're around, it could be coworkers, it could be strangers, it could be roommates, it could be anybody, whoever you live with that you feel have the same tendency to want to push people's buttons, you react. And it has nothing to do with those people. They're just a reflection of how you feel towards whoever this main person, this primary person is that you had this issue with your whole life. And so these new people here, the people that come in that you consider maybe not enemies, but people who really like to push your buttons, those are a reflection of the issue. The main primary person that you never, I guess maybe forgave, that maybe you never, yeah, forgave. And it's really, think of it this way, like, yeah, this person can't give you the love that you need, right? Whoever they are. It could be multiple people. It could be a whole dynamic, friendships, whatever it is, right? Just because these people couldn't give you what the love that you needed, some of you guys still hold that resentment. And it's like you can finally move on now. You can finally forgive them. And finally, you can finally forgive yourself, because I think some of you guys never realized that you were holding on to that resentment. Some of you guys are about to figure that out, and I think that's a click moment for you guys. You were harboring this and didn't even realize it. For some of you guys, this is where abandonment wounds came, or rejection wounds are at an all-time high here for you guys, because it's like you see who the primary, remember, male dominant energy is supposed to give you confidence, right? And I feel like because some of you guys didn't receive that, I'm getting a lot of father issues and relationship issues, is because you didn't receive that, you went forward and again maybe needed it from others. Because they didn't help you build this confidence within you, it's like the rejection and the abandonment wound are actually still hurting you, and it's still harming you. It's still there. You haven't healed that yet. And it's like this time you get the opportunity to do it. And the minute you heal this abandonment or rejection wound that maybe, again, a primary person here has caused, you're going to take back your power. I hope I'm making sense. I was trying to explain it the best that I could here. Okay, with the Four of Cups, finally, again, getting to the nitty-gritty, understanding where your triggers are coming from. Do you think it's actually a coincidence that these people know how to trigger you in the best way possible? Like, do you think it's a coincidence that some of you guys kept attracting people that love to trigger you like that? It's because there was this wound that you haven't healed yet and didn't know where it was coming from. Some of you guys didn't want to even admit that you had abandonment or rejection wounds. Nobody wants to admit to that, but everybody has that to a certain degree. For some of them, it's a big issue, right? Because you never healed it. The person that's supposed to help you heal that was the complete opposite. They instead set out to destroy you. And so how can you? It's like that's why you couldn't validate yourself. Do you see what I'm saying? Right? Some people don't have that. They don't have to validate themselves. They have great people around them and a great support system that pushes them forward, and they don't need to deal with those trials and tribulations, but many do, right? Yeah, so there you go. With the Four of Cups, as you get into the nitty-gritty of it and understanding that you got to let go. You got to let go of this resentment so that you can dig deep. This wound has to be healed. This wound, there's no water. It needs to be cleansed. And it's like you can finally do it. But it took so much out of you. It took so much. It took you years for you to even be able to acknowledge this or even see that this is the truth. Some of you guys are so afraid of abandonment and wounding issues that maybe you guys have become the person that tends to abandon first, right? Or maybe you keep attracting people that abandon you because this is a resemblance of the wound that you haven't healed from a primary person. That's it. That's all it is. There you go. I was trying to explain it the best I could, and here I am. We did it. All right, guys. Let's see what else. Okay, so the Star. This is the second time this came out. So I'm just going to go with this, okay? The Star. Remember when I said this needed water and cleansing? You're providing yourself the healing that you've needed for so long and didn't even know you needed it. And now that you know you need it, you're running to age yourself. You're running to heal yourself. You're running to fix it. Because you know, you finally, it's like it took you a while to understand where this pain was lashing out, was coming from. This what is that word, when you your reactions, you couldn't understand where your reactions were coming from, and it's like you finally understand it, you tap into it, and you heal it. With the star energy, some of you guys are going to therapy to deal with this, some of you guys are journaling, some of you guys are doing, forgiving yourselves for not understanding that this is where you were only as conscious or reacting from the level of consciousness that you knew how. So realizing this, it's like a big thing. And all you can do is forgive yourself and love yourself and be gentle with yourself, because you figured it out. It might have taken you, again, decades, because this tower seems like it's just the same, repeat, and some of you guys just did not know how to beat this karmic or healing, right? This karmic cycle and the wound that needs to be cleaned from it. And now you do. And that's on what period? And that's on what? You go, girl. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I try, man. I try, y'all. I mean, I thank y'all for sitting here and listening and loving and hearing and just being of, you guys, you get it. You get it. And I have nothing but love and respect for you guys for that, All right, let's see. Nine of Wands came out. It fell. I'm not picking that up. I'm not picking that up. Okay. I see the next card that's coming out. Oh, Eight of Cups. Look at this. We're going back to the cup energy, right? It's like this is a version of you that was dying inside. That was dying because you were trying to fix an issue or have somebody else fix it for you. You were looking for remedies, but it wasn't the right remedy. And you were trying to figure out what would be. And again, it's like you figure out the remedy, and it's like now you can water this. You can let go. You can stop expecting, right? Because it's like maybe again, and we all do this, okay? We go out there and repeat the same mistakes over and over, hoping for different results, right? And it's like it one day it just clicks. And so we have to start approaching it from a different point of view. And it's like this is the time that you're strongest and are able to do it now. You're able to do this now. The next card is the Ace of Wands. See? You can liberate yourself. This is openness. This is gentleness. This is, I'm getting a lot of gorgeous, loving colors, higher light colors behind these crazy women shuffling cards. That's funny. All right. So we have you opening up and just really accepting that this is a whole new opportunity for you. It's like you're going to find some type of level of respect now for yourself. Because you never thought you'd be able to give yourself that type of validation. You never thought you'd be able to get there. You never thought you'd be able to figure it out. You've always wanted to, and you were always so open to, but you didn't quite figure it out. And now that you have, it's like this is the opportunity you have for you to be open, receptive, loving, forgiving, validating of your own emotions, being respectful of your time, understanding that if somebody crosses your boundaries, you don't have to put up with that because you're enough already. You are the whole package. You are what it is. And this is you. Do you not see that this is gorgeous energy? This is you. Being more open, more loving, more forgiving. So when somebody else out there sees how loving and open you are, when they try to attack you, and you just smile and laugh and nothing, like it doesn't even fucking faze you because you healed the wound inside, what do you think happens? Those people, they can't fuck with you because they know they cannot get to you. So not only did you heal this wound with a primary person, but you healed it all around. So these fucking little wannabe demons, right? Because they don't got no real power. They don't even know how to control their own demons inside, right? Their own energy inside. So it's like these people are nothing. People that used to get to you, they don't get to you anymore. They're down here. They're fucking nothing. And that's only because you're able to open up and accept this love that maybe the divine's been asking you to be open towards. But maybe again, sometimes the fear of being that open and vulnerable allows in more energy to come in, which is the opposite of that. More just lower vibe energy to come in and try to fuck with you, right? Because and it's not your fault. It's just how it is, right? There's a law of opposition, and so here you are actually accepting that it doesn't matter. You're gonna go out there. You're gonna show up as you are. You're gonna be vulnerable, and people are gonna come and say whatever the fuck they want. The only difference is this time you're not gonna react. This time people are not gonna get to you. Maybe as before they have. Maybe the defense mechanism was tell somebody off so they know not to fuck with you, right? You don't need to do that anymore. You respect yourself too much. Your time is more valuable than that. The next card is a Page of Cups. So this Page of Cups is looking at this Ace of Wands. And this is you growing. Do you see these buds? You're growing. You're releasing and you're growing. It's like you took this time to grieve and really understand that you needed to do this healing. And look at you. She still looks a little sad. She still looks a little somber, but that's okay. She's understanding that this is the frequency she wants to hit. She wants to be open to this energy. She wants to be loving. She wants to be that. You could call it Christ consciousness. You can call it whatever you want. But this is the level you want to be at. Because you understand you ain't got no time to be dealing with some haters. You don't have time for that. I'm dealing with people who are so self-sufficient. You guys are so self-sufficient. You guys are so strong, and I mean so ambitious, that I feel like there's no reason for you guys to go out there and hate on people or try to dismiss people, because only like people who have all the time in the world do that. People who don't aspire to do things do that, right? And so you guys are, again, you would never understand why somebody would do that, because that's not you. You have so much going on for yourself. All you ever strive for is to be happy, right? So why the hell would you go out there and harm somebody or disrespect somebody on purpose when you know that at the end of the day that's not going to make you happy? Okay, we're at 32. All right, I don't know if there's anything else to say. This is a repeat of everything else. So at this point, we can either do like a Q&A. If you guys have any questions, I can answer them for you guys for free. I usually like to do it towards the end of my readings. So if you guys have any questions or like, you know, anything going on with you guys that you want to share, by all means, you guys can do that. This is a free space for that. Okay. If there isn't, I can still keep, you know, maybe get some oracle decks here to see what we can look forward to towards the week. Let's see here. The last card that came out was the Six of Cups. Look at this energy. This is you. Your heart is restored, guys, with the Six of Cups. Remember, we were at a Four of Cups. Remember? We were at the Four of Cups. Like, you finally seen that you needed to heal this wound, needing to water it, and now your freaking cup is watered. And now you're happy. Your heart is happy because that came from like higher self. That type of love comes from like healing, forgiveness, having empathy for yourself, not just everybody else, right? We always talk about you know, the people that harmed us or who we harm, but we never talk about how we harm ourselves. And so it's like you're finally accepting that you don't want to be that person. And here you are. Six of Cups. It's you getting back to you. The you that deserves to be you. Even when, you know, other people aren't the ones nurturing this cup. It's just you solely nurturing this cup because it's your responsibility. It's your life. It's your happiness. So why hold on to somebody? Why even be mad at people that aren't even contributing to your cup? They can't give you this. Only you can, right? And through, you know, forgiveness of self, you can only learn to harness even more water. Enjoy these colorful petals in the water. There's room for growth, right? When there's water attached or water in the system. Okay, anything else? Let's see here. Careful to pick that up. Okay, I have the star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. Look at this energy, guys. The divine's finally celebrating you. Your guys are probably like, yay, this person finally learned their lesson. You face the big monster. You face the monster, the person that gets you the most, and you won. You won. Right? So now it's like, okay, I can use the same strategy to other people. You can finally say, I've changed, right? You've changed. You've changed. You've grown. If you didn't think you have, this was your like test, and you did really great. You did great. You got up and you knew not to deal with anybody who disrespects you like that. And trust me, whoever this nemesis of yours is, this opposer, this chaotic energy in your life, they eat, live, and breathe that energy. So it's like their energy is so dense and so dark that when you go down into that energy, it takes all of you. And so it is a real big issue. It is a real, it's like your weakness. It's your weakness when you're around this person, and your weaknesses are exposed. And so here you are claiming you're showing up as strength, really. You're showing up as strength because they can't destroy you anymore. What's next? You got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. This is what I'm saying. It's like you were fucking looking for something that had nothing to do with anything, right? You were looking for, it's like an illusion, right? You think you know how to get what you need, or maybe the strategy you went about getting what your needs are to getting what you need was not it. It doesn't help. So you find a new strategy, right? By building boundaries and not be so codependent with these people, these demons, or whatever you want to call them. And you speak up for yourself. This is a lesson all on its own, but it's still going to take you some time before you master that energy, right? You master that lesson. After all, you still have to deal with this person or these people. I'm praying that you take it one day at a time, because this is hard. This is an energy that you should not really be engaging with for more than like maybe once a year, maybe even more or longer. This energy is really dark. I remember Soul Plan, the fated life versus the destiny again, right? Some people just were just born with love and support, and some people were not. They don't have that, right? And so your fate was to deal with people who were meant to harm you. Some people were just meant to do that, right? They were meant to teach you a lot of lessons, and you made the choice, right? Instead of staying with your fate and allowing these people to dictate you, your worth, your value, you chose the fated life, the destiny life, sorry. That was fated, but the destiny life is you chose yourself. They cannot value you. They cannot do nothing. They have no power over you. Maybe before, when you used to let them, you understand that they have no power over you now. This person is cleansing himself in water because you understand the code. You understand the point. You understand the lesson. You finally understood the lesson, which is why the Queen of Swords can come in and destroy that tower. Instead of causing another tower, you just walked away. Congratulations. This could have taken you lifetimes before you finally understood this. I don't know if you know that. Or it could have taken you decades, but here you are. This is a win. This is the time to celebrate, guys. I feel like from now on, you're going to be very considerate of your emotions. And if somebody tries to disrespect you, you're not even going to react or consider it, because at this point, it just isn't worth your time. Messenger, Cyrus Sirius energy, Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance again, right? It's like a justice card. This reminds me of the Libra card, justice, because there's two palms out there. Balancing, giving. It's almost as if you're demons, right? The inner shadow, the inner darkness. The way it went about it. Like I said, it's like it didn't have to lash out, right? Because you gave it what it needed. So now your demons are in peace. You're in peace, and it's like exactly what you've always wanted, and could not do for yourself until now. Congratulations, guys. This is a real celebration. If you have time today, take yourself out to dinner, go hang out with friends, do something that you love to do, because this is a time to celebrate. You won. You won. So, all right, I think that's all I have for you guys. If you guys have any questions or want me to do a free little mini 1 or 2 free questions for you guys, free reading for you guys with the questions, then I can do that. I meant to say if you guys want like a mini reading, 1 question each, I can do that. Nope, I think that's it. All right. All right, how's everybody doing today? You know, it's funny, like, this shit was filled with, like, so many people at the beginning, and then, like, as soon as we draw out the cards and get really, really heavy, that's when, like, a lot of people bail. Or maybe, I don't know if it's just too long, whatever, but I noticed a lot of people just, especially, like, the people that say bad things, or they're trying to, you know, grind, you know, they're just trying to yank your chain or whatever. Those people are the ones that they just don't last. And I think it's funny because it just shows, like, we're very strong. We're very powerful. All right. I think that's it. I got a King of Wands energy. These are your guides. Last card. This is really beautiful. These are your guides. I always get the guides card here, like higher self, guides, ancestors. They're crowning you. Man, this like a notch in your belt. When you die, right? When you pass on to a different dimension or a different life or wherever you go, right? Because I don't really know. Wherever you end up going, it's like you get to take that information with you, that lesson with you, and wear that lesson, because this lesson in Earth, right? Earth school is the hardest one. It's one of the hardest ones. So, all right, guys, that's all I have for you guys. I love you.